What's up, guys? We got a intellipack today. This was a newly installed. If you've seen one of my previous videos for the crane lift on both of these units, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It was a pretty good install video. So I had an alarm when I got here. It's telling me I'm supposed to be in morning warm-up. Basically, they were, computer BAS was showing they were in morning warm-up, but they were only getting 70-degree air. I had a heat lockout, or ignition lockout. Trane did a factory startup on this thing, and they were remotely connecting. And he had actually taken it out of morning warm-up and put it back into normal operation. That way they could have the reheat on the VAV boxes to heat the space. And I asked him to put it back, so he switched it back to morning warm-up, and now I'm just basically shut off at this point. Burner control had an alarm, so we didn't light for some reason, but at this point I kind of stopped and was waiting to see if it was going to try again. Unknown what caused the heat failure at this point, but we got this would be my first guess, our regulator vent. Looking for normal silly things at this point, because brand new unit, it hasn't run in heat as of yet, probably until just the last few days that we've been having these cold nights. So I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, see if it tries to go on by itself. We're gonna turn the regulator vent off, make sure there's not something inside of there, and then we'll check our gas pressures. It's a pretty nice setup for these new trains. Burner control, that's going to be the logic board that controls the supply temp. Basically, if y'all have ever dealt with a direct fired makeup air, it's the same kind of deal. You got pilot valve, so the pilot valve will go like the pilot, and looks just like a direct fired burner inside. Spark igniter. Once the pilot lights and it says it's good to go, the modulating valves feed the main burner and modulates the flame. We went straight to lockout. Whoa, have to dig into that. Let's see what's going on here. I'll bring y'all back in a second. Alright, so blower's ramping up to full speed. I heard something over here from the combustion blower, it seemed like. So let's hit a reset and see what happens. There goes the combustion blower. Pilot's gonna go first. Pilot and flame. And then the main valve should go and sense the flame. And we got a main valve. That does not answer the question on what the hell happened here. That all sounded about perfect. Looked pretty good on startup. No issues. So we're gonna have to watch this for a little while, maybe cycle it on and off a couple times, see if we can get it to do whatever it did overnight. That's a little weird. still going to check our regulator vents. Regulator could have some moisture in it. A lot of times what will happen, the regulator gets moisture in it, it will freeze over the cold night, and then by the time you get here in the morning, it's thawed out and it'll allow it to fire. So we're going to see where we go from here. Tear some things apart and see what happens. So we got our burner still fired up, vent pulled off, and she is plugged solid. I'm not even sure how it fired that time, but it decided it wanted to breathe enough to let that burner fire. So we're gonna figure that was the only problem, and we'll watch this for a little while longer. But like a little mud dauber nest or something. Still a big old chunk in there. We got it that time, so we're gonna clean this out real well. And we'll watch it for a little while longer, but I think we're gonna be good on this one. Like I said, it's a brand new unit, so the heat hadn't run too much. Let me know what y'all think. Smash that like button. See you on the next one.